Okay. Just checking to make sure everything's working properly. Wondering whether or not it is actually working properly. Hi! Hi, Alicia. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Game audio is in fact playing properly. That's good. YouTube's updated the entire stream page, so it's a bit different and getting used to how it looks. How you're doing? I'm doing all right. It's very cold this morning though. Like outside is currently like -2, so it's very chilly. But you know, it's warm inside. That's the important part. Hello, Captain. Does it look any better? Are you referring to, like, I guess that's why you're playing inside then? Yeah. As far as does, like, the YouTube thing look better, I'm not really sure. It's just different. Hi, Captain. As far as like the weather outside, I mean, they've definitely plowed the roads somewhat. It stopped snowing, at least. Still a lot of snow outside, though. Hi, Ballistic. Supermarket Simulator. Ironically, with no soup. I should really start loading the game because it takes forever to load. It's been like, oh wow, this loaded a lot faster than I expected it to. Dirtiness indicator. Okay. Oh, I need to adjust that mouse sensitivity, that's all. It's a bit too twitchy. Okay, that's a bit better. It's been forever since I've played this game. Collect the garbage and throw the bag into the trash can. It's garbage now? Yeah, I don't think there might be any garbage at the moment. Run while you still can. Okay. I have that. What's Okay, it's gonna take me a moment to adjust to everything. That. Or readjust to everything, really. Okay, I need to... Hang on. Why is the mouse so loud? I think I saw some garbage bags outside. I don't think I can touch those though. These are outside's garbage. I'm not sure why I can't get rid of the garbage bags. Looks like I kept things fairly stocked. Okay. Need eggs. Need cheese. Milk. Butter, salt. It's a coffee, sugar, flour, pastas. I think that's how do we eat purchase? How far can you even get outside? Looks pretty open. Okay, so there's like, yeah, that way. There's an entire little city now. like you can actually go to different locations. Like let's pop down the street. I know from some of the updates that you can actually deliver stuff now. There's wholesale. Really should just come here to buy stuff. Might be best to come over here to buy stuff anyway. Just more of a trip than anything else. Can I actually see what... Okay, no, I can't just see how much something is from here. I know that coffee's always expensive. You can explore the whole block and look into the windows of better stores. Yeah. Also, why can't I get instantaneous checkout like the wholesale store? I want instantaneous checkout. Okay. Hello, did you just shoplift? No, I did purchase something. It only really pops up very briefly in the corner that you've spent money. Hence my comment about instantaneous purchases. You don't need a checkout there. And hi, Ali. There we go. I just didn't see you pay. It's instantaneous purchases. Yeah, that was like a thing that companies were talking about trying to implement like a few years back. Yeah, that you'd be able to go into... You'd basically just pick up items and it would check you out on your way out. I don't know if that technology ever went anywhere, though. Here, I'll go buy another thing. To show you that you can that just subtracts from your account. Okay. I'll pick up some bread. If you actually watch the corner where the money, where my money is, 266.37. Now 260.67. At what point am I allowed to buy the Okay, I don't have any olive oil. I should probably fix that. What point am I allowed to buy storage? Expand the physical building. Where is storage? Storage is locked. Okay, well. Okay, so should buy some olive oil. Stock the olive oil. Then we should be ready to get started. No oil? What do you mean there's no olive oil? Apparently I never purchased the olive oil. If I assume I did not have any. I assume I didn't have the money at the time. Okay. So I've been generally keeping my prices extremely low. Except apparently on tropic cereal. I think I also kept water exclusively at like $1, no matter what. Yeah, $1 water. Okay, so oil. I think these prices are pretty fair at the moment. People love olive oil, yes. How'd you make the money nobody's coming in? Is this store front for washing drug money? Well, the store's currently closed. Is now open. All of that money was from previous days' sales. If there was going to be any laundering drug money here, I think I'd probably want to pick a better job than cashier. Why would you wash money? Funny fiscal terms go burr. Did that in a terrible fashion. We sell 2 boxes of flour. Do you want to buy? Yeah. I get coins, but they think, I think they mostly just use bills nowadays. Yeah. Don't throw money in the laundry, what? If you throw, if you ever get, like, if you've ever had a washing machine and gotten like some change caught in it, not very good things happens to the change. Like, I've seen coins that have just lost like all of their ability to be read to a washing machine because they get caught in the drum. Wow, you guys went through all of that pasta, huh? To my customers, I'd like to say I'd like to look at chat. Okay. I never do money laundering, it ruins money. Oh boy. There's quite a line today. People only go through pasta slowly when there's multiple kinds of it, because then you gotta decide which one you actually want. Yeah. Guys, you guys wait there a minute. I'm going to finish bit of restocking. Wow, there, I just do not have enough of quite a lot of items. Fill up on water. Okay, definitely buy like 2 of everything next time. I think the funniest thing is the ridiculous amount of change that some of these customers will ask for. Mantis, your customers are freaks, I can't lie. One of them bought 3 bottles of olive oil and bread. What meal could they possibly be preparing? It's called a lifestyle. The lifestyle is wrong, at least buy pasta with it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can explain the weird dietary ideas presented by this game. I guess maybe they just needed some bread and olive oil, and like they're not just eating that, but I don't know. It's definitely questionable. Slice up the bread, the olive oil is the dip. That's just being uncommitted, drinking the olive oil by itself. Okay. Slice the bread, dip, the olive oil in it. And then have like a ball of olive oil to wash it down, I guess. Let's see, the price of olive oil and water's gone up. Fun fact there. Oh boy. So, water I'm never changing the price of, so that I don't care on that one. Olive oil went up, a bit there. Salt went down. Okay. This doesn't particularly, bother me that much. Okay, we are so good on flour. Let's see. Eggs. Cheese. Milk. He probably does 3 balls to 1 loaf is a bit too much. He has a carbonating machine. An extra kick fizzy oil. Oh, that sounds so horrible. Okay. Oh yeah, that's it's down the road. Okay. It's extremely inconvenient to buy it like this, but it is like $10 cheaper. Definitely for like the higher price items, I think buying it wholesale's better. Like the olive oil. Olive oil, coffee. Those ones are probably best to buy wholesale. Okay, what else? Coffee. Farine flour is like $60. Rice basmati tropic. What is going on with cereal? Industrial shipments of extra fizzy. Oh no, things I can find on Google, sadly. Oh, that is a funny Google search to imagine. Like, how would that even... I'm not even sure I want to imagine how that would even taste. You know, I might just finish picking up the cereal and then just order everything else from the online. I'm not sure if I want to go through and hand pick all that stuff up on stream. Okay. Zadi pasta. Here's the rice basmati. Just blow into the oil enough to carbonate. It'll only take a few hundred years. Wait, I'll be right back from a video where somebody tries to. I'll tell you how it went. Oh dear. Do tell us how that goes. That sounds horrible. Would be pretty funny though. I'm not sure whether I should be grateful or disturbed the fact that I still don't need to store these store milk in a cold environment. I'm back at work, drunk straight from the bottle. Didn't taste good to him. You know, I'm not too surprised to hear that. But I have a crate, don't I? Okay. Guess I can't add stuff from a box to a crate. Well, some people just don't have cultured taste, I guess. The idea The idea, I think, would be enough to squick most people out. So I'm not too surprised that somebody would not be a fan of the taste. Some people say that's the wrong way to use olive oil. Some people say, oh, I wonder how you'll be in the bathroom for. Some people say, ew, you're weird. Some people would say cowardice. I would say, actually, I know. Oh, I'd say I have no idea where I was leading. It kind of sounded like you were leading towards excitement to try. It kind of sounded like you were leaning towards excitement to try carbonated olive oil. I'm not sure if you want to commit to that bit, though. Lista, can you make up an edgy one-liner for me to end off on? That ought to be fun. Okay. I've restocked the store. Mostly. It's like a couple coffees were down. I can't really say that purchasing a license or an expansion on the building's a good idea at this point. I could probably put in another shelf. Be able to stock more things. No. My brain is empty. Yeah, I don't think this is big enough to be a supermarket. Maybe Marketman by Market Boy. This definitely isn't a supermarket. This is barely a convenience store. Market sidekick. This is the market sidekick to Market Boy. What other I think there was like vehicles. Okay, skateboard. Deal for fast movement over short distances. Bicycle. Both sport and transportation. Scooter. Pickup truck. Sedan. I don't imagine those are going to carry too much, though, to get to the pickup truck. Micro market, pico market, nano market, yocto market. Am I being mean? No, you really aren't. This is not a very impressive market. Okay, we're out of one thing of bread so far. I think buying some extra bread, not the worst idea. So what are you going to do with tea, 2 things of salt and 2 things of coffee? That just... Like that's just a lot. Oh. No, you haven't talked about Jeffel yet. I mean, Jeffel boy isn't enough to be the Jeffel. If you just Jeffel. El Jeffel. Diablo. 4 cartons of eggs is biblical levels of greed. Yes. Yes, as biblical levels of greed. You don't know how many eggs I need to consume weekly. What were you staring at so intently at the cheese for? Like, come on. Why were you staring so intently at my cheese? You couldn't find Pensati pasta and you were looking in the fridge? Okay, let's get some stuff restocked. People are getting upset over lack of pasta. That's a lot of cereal. Sometimes I look at what a customer is buying, like so much spaghetti and rice and sugar. And sometimes I don't even process what it is. Gaston grind set, gastronomic grind set. We watch, we don't judge. I mean, I'm working as a cashier here. I don't think I'm gonna be judging people too harshly. Really could not impact my position as cashier less. Really going through pasta today. As long as they're giving you money, staying silent about their purchase is probably the wisest decision. Yeah, I definitely think that's right. Okay, hit on flour. Who is making these messes? Actually out of water for once. Crazy. Right, I filled this with flour. Miss Mantis, what languages can you speak? So I mostly, obviously, just speak English. I did take a couple years of Spanish, though that was like, ooh, that would have been like over a decade ago by now. I also took a couple years of American Sign Language. I have a bit of an ear for how different languages sound, but obviously can't. That doesn't mean I can speak them. Okay, we're not at store level 15, so I can't get a restocker. Okay, man, to speak exclusively in sign language for this stream. That would be pretty funny, to speak exclusively in sign language for a stream. Just sort of sit here, silently. You sort of hear mild hand gestures. Okay. Region Dairy, Green Market, Garden, Liquor Store. Don't think there's a furniture store. I wouldn't mind getting another... Hold on, what license would I get? If I got this one, that'd be another fridge, not, Oh wait, hold on. Get a blue fridge. Am I not allowed to get color anymore? Well, that's annoying. Not allowed to get color anymore. I do want that. Be expensive though, so okay. Imagine you do get a PNG tuber rig and you just never speak out loud the whole stream. That would be funny. I don't know if people who know sign language can understand you. Do you have fingers? Well, like the avatar definitely does not have fingers. So that would probably cause some problems. Guys, didn't bother to watch the Game Awards since I knew it'd be a disappointment. What do you mean Jeff Keighley effed Miss Piggy from Sesame Street? I'm sorry, what? What happened during the Game Awards? I didn't watch the Game Awards either, and I'm astonished. What? Lustig, you can't just say these things and you know, not elaborate. What happened? How often do they do the Game of the Year awards? I mean, I'd assume once a year, but I suppose different like companies might do a different one. You know? Okay, anything else you want to pick up? Well, I didn't watch it either, so I can't elaborate. But they gave 11 of the awards to Expedition 33, and the 12th was given to Silksong. So fair, by the way. Wow. I feel like I heard about Expedition 33, and then, you know, all of a sudden it's getting 11 of the game awards. That's crazy. Why was the 33rd one so good? How bad did the other expeditions go? I'd imagine they didn't go particularly great. Oh wait, I didn't buy any water, did I? How many expeditions were there? It used AI, by the way. Wonder why the very in touch with the public people running the Game Awards liked it so much. One. Oh. Can you jump in this game? I can jump in this game. I'm not sure I'm supposed to be able to jump like this. Okay, that's not real. Good to know. I'm really disappointed to hear that the Expedition 33 apparently I was using AI and got so many awards then. That's upsetting. why is it upsetting, or why is it using AI? Which why there? Did you just turn this into a parkour game? Why can you jump? Okay, that's a much more fun question. I have no idea. I'd love to see what kind of weird places I could get up to. Like, do you think this is a solid object? No. Okay, that's sad. It would be so funny if all of this was functional terrain. I'd love to just climb all over it. It'd be funny. Yep, another great thing about the Game Awards was how Jeff Keighley got everyone's hopes up for Half-Life 3 just for it to not happen. That's sad to hear. r/Half-Life is taking incredibly well if you've checked. Hi, Apothecary. Aren't mantises known for jumping? Jerry, did you see my drawing of your profile picture? I do have a pair of wings, so I should be able to get to some good up high places. That fridge. I'm gonna trip over that fridge all day. Milk, cheese, and salt. Yes, 10 out of 10 drawing, and I understood the words of the picture spoke more. What are you doing on the roof? It's my 15-minute break. I just don't have any more basmati pasta. Let's get that basmati rice back. Why are you giving me $100 to break that? You seriously have no smaller bills. Okay, Mantis, you probably need to hold out for 7 more months, rescheduling the Chapter 4 stream to Chapter 5 releases. Make this to the Saturday slot as well. I'm going to laugh every time Chapter 4 gets delayed. Like the Chapter 4 stream gets delayed due to some random occurrence that is unpredictable. It's just funny to me. Economy so as the priest has to work as a cashier too. Yes. We'll be doing Chapter 4 next stream. It seems Mantis directly before the night's reveal. Yeah, though. And then it was like a month. A month of the night. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Like, bought 2 jars of peanut butter for like $100. Why? The roaring night haunts her so bad she needs time to process the trauma. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's an inaccurate, inaccurate statement at all. That fight really did traumatize me. I went from being, you know, happy, having fun, to being like, guys, I don't know if I can do this. So glad there will never be another Roaring Night fight. That's just 100% over. It's actually an advanced tack the rest of us have been struggling with. Delta sanity for half the year, and Mantis still gets up every Saturday and go, more Delta. Why, thank you. Mantis just a single mom trying her best to support her son, Jake. Merlin should get a job. What kind of job do you think Merlin would get? You know? Like, there's not exactly too many positions for court wizard now. Okay. Second drinks cabinet. I think we will. Oh. I didn't even realize I had a loan. I just been quietly paying it in the background. Okay. She doesn't. The ominously roaring night, chapter 5, rematch shaped object. Wait until she heard about the snoring night refight. She didn't know. Audition for a kid's birthday party or a McDonald's cashier. Should see if I can convince Merlin to come work in the the supermarket here. Okay. New stuff. Sodas. Just check out with those. Six new items. Got 2, 3, 10 shelves. Actually, generally speaking, how many cult items do I have? That might be a better metric. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I could put one in every shelf. I don't think that's a good idea, but I could. Bye, Apothecary. Hope you have a great day. But this milk goes on a shelf? What kind of weird non-refrigerated milk is this? Okay. Do you go in the fridge? You're normal. called a lifestyle. Hey, there's... I guess, you know, maybe this is closer to, like... This is clearly not powdered milk. Maybe it's like... Maybe it's like Yoo-hoo or something? You know, where it's a milk product, but it's not like refrigerated milk? Actually, no, Yoo-hoo doesn't even have milk in it. It's a chocolate drink. Where am I gonna put this? I guess I could put it on the shelf where the coffee went. Oh, that looks... This shelf is a nightmare. Ever had carbonated, unrefrigerated milk? I think this is what they serve in my school cafeteria. I think that's good. Keeping short people, wow. I mean, like we got milk at bottom shelf and at mid shelf. There's not really much I can do about the coffee. I suppose I could get a bunch of really short shelves and have everything be bottom shelf. Like, we don't need that much rice basmati. Okay. This is a questionable amount of stuff. Because I do need flour, but maybe I should just go and run $50 for tea. I'm just gonna pick that up from the wholesale. How come there's chocolate milk but not garlic milk? I mean, I'd imagine that there isn't a very wide market for garlic milk. The real question, I think, is why do we have strawberry milk but no other, we really don't have any other berry milks. Where's like blueberry milk and stuff? Because the bourgeois drink all the garlic milk for themselves and don't sell it. What are we gonna do in the vampire apocalypse? Well, I mean, stake through the heart still works. So I'd probably invest in wooden stakes. That should be pretty cheap. works on the bourgeoisie as well. Those prickly pricks, they'll bury us all. Strawberries not being berries, but bananas being berries will never not be a great example of misleading product names. Yes. That's just crazy. Why are they like that? Why have we done this to ourselves? Wooden steaks, how do we even eat them? If bananas were berries, why are they in Fruit Ninja? Because berries are fruity. Okay, here's a question. Like, if you eat a lot of garlic and then get bitten by a vampire, does that kill the vampire? Like, or is it just gonna give them food poisoning? Or would they not bite you because you smell of garlic? Been pondering this for a while. Okay. Need farine flour. Need set prices. How much garlic do you need to eat for your blood garlic to even be tasted? I think, more importantly, what happens to you now that you're a vampire with 1 to 5 garlic to blood ratio? How bad is a vampire's aversion to garlic? Like, you think it's just sort of like lactose intolerance? Like, it gives them, like, a bad stomach ache? Or do you think it's, like, would actually kill them? Okay, set prices. Bottled water, we are making 9 cents of profit because I refuse to change the price. Salt. Yeah, no, that still feels right for salt. Move milk to $2. To affect due to the rising price. Okay. I'm increasing the price of farine flour because it's mildly annoying me how expensive it is. Let's see. I think it's the exact same as orange peel to cats. They just don't like the sensory overload. Wait, no, I wouldn't. If you drink water and a witch touches you, she wouldn't melt, would she? I mean, probably not. I assume, like, no, by that logic, if you threw a piece of garlic at a vampire, it would hurt them. I guess this is why the asexuals are so powerful. They have quite a monopoly in garlic bread. If you pee on a witch, do they melt? I don't imagine they would. Okay, orange juice. It's like $1.50. Maybe it's orange juice, $2. Apple juice. Similar to orange juice there. Weird freakish milk. Okay, put freakish milk at $6. Okay, all of the sodas. Last change a while ago? Okay. Anything hurts if you throw it hard enough. $2 on eggs, good. Just checking through my prices. Might up salt to $2. Okay. How many bills we have? Okay. I think that should be pretty good. If we got like another... We have 15 shelf products, and each shelf contains 8. If I bought another shelf, which I can't at the moment, but if I bought another shelf, something gets an extra slot, or we just have an empty slot. I suppose actually I need to buy 2 shelves, so everyone has 2 spaces. Vampires are such a non-threat in city since pipes exist and they can't cross over running water. I never thought about that. Never thought about the fact that you could, you know, trap a vampire with like a hose. Thank goodness it's 11 already. Laughs at 4 p.m. That you blesseth thine self. It's crazy to imagine it's already 11. I'm really surprised that the music player doesn't play automatically. Cabaret Electro Swing. Let's see what that sounds like. I had actually completely forgotten that there was a music player in the game. Don't have anything in my crate, right? Good, good. Nothing in the crate. Well, these song names sound like what the garlic milk bourgeoisie listen to. It really does sound like that. The coffee is too expensive. Really? The price? Did I set the price of coffee something weird? It is above market price. How did that happen? Oh, but lower the price of coffee. Cultural gentrification. Okay, gotta go. BRB. Have, alright, see ya. Have a great day. In case, we're finished before you get back. People hiding stuff under my boxes. temporary retreat. Okay. Still stocked enough that not too concerned. See, we're completely out of coffee, completely out of peanut butter. That's a surprise. I really do need to invest in that. I can't even say second shelf. It's 2 shelves. Can I really even afford 2 shelves? Not sure I have the stock to fill them. I do want a stalker, but need to be store level 15 for the wow, we're sold out apple juice, huh? Plum out of apple juice. Tropic cereal. Coffee. And a lot of things. Okay, nothing else needs cleaning. So... Green flour and cola soda are down in price. Hmm. 26. Was it previously? Okay, it went down like 70 cents. That's pretty good. Okay. That comes a terrible amount of restocking. Buy that wholesale. Buy that wholesale. One thing of bread. Okay. That's pretty acceptable. Paper bag. Interesting. That for deliveries then? Might be. Okay, we need to buy coffee wholesale. Anything else that I need to get? Oh, I should mark it in the tablet so that I can mark it off when I get back. That would actually be smart. Okay, that all I know I want to get wholesale. Oh. I somehow turned on an auto run. That's Okay. I managed to turn off the auto run. I'm not quite sure how I did that. No, that's the row. One of these buttons is auto run, apparently. So, 2 boxes of cereal. Turn it back on, we need zoomies. I'm not sure how I turned it on, actually. That's like... As I had opened tab, I had hit escape. Let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, so it's here. It's looking at, clicked like here and no. That's not it. Okay, I have turned the auto run back on. I'm not sure it's an intended feature, seeing as it requires me to kind of mash a number of buttons. This is kind of funny, though. Okay, oh. Oh. Okay, I do need to be able to put stuff on shelves, though. Okay. I can turn off auto run a lot easier than I can turn on auto run. Auto run's pretty good for getting stuff from the wholesale market, at least. Not so much for restocking shelves. Like, all of this soda is not going to be, this is not good soda for somebody to open. It has been thoroughly shaken. I'm not sure what button I clicked there. Are there more shortcuts? T. Okay. Let's map. Curious. Okay, okay. I think we'll probably have one more day before we have to stop. Part of me's kind of tempted to get that extra shelf anyway. Still not allowed to, I could get the 2 shelves. Why is Tropic Cereal still in here? I could get the 2 shelves and then actually have quite a lot of storage. Oh, that's gonna be Cancel. I'd like to throw that. Yes, thank you. Wait, no, that was eggs. Hold on. Don't think I bought any milk. Okay. Meat and Dairy's round the corner. It's quite a... It's not too far, but it's a bit of a walk. Let's at least buy some more milk before I find myself completely lacking in milk. Oh, and water. I didn't buy water. Okay. And move the entire shelf over. I'm not going to be able to fit 4 shelves on this wall. No. Definitely not. Okay. Let me put... that shelf down. Rarely move this shelf here. Oh, no. I want to move the shelf, not change the price. Okay. I move this shelf over here. You know, next upgrade definitely is going to have to be more it's definitely either going to have to be more storage or more room. This is gonna take... oh boy, it's gonna take some time. I'm back. Hi, welcome back. No, I don't want to put the salt there. What's up? Well, I've bought some more shelves, but, I now have to reorganize everything, so... this is gonna take a bit. Aside from that, you haven't missed much. Place on shelf. Place on shelf. Thank you. Okay. Okay. You know, aside from the fact that I couldn't make everything properly color coordinated, it is looking more like a supermarket. I don't think I'd classify this in past nano market, but hey, we have shelves now. Hazardous stack of drinks. Ooh, that stack's getting mighty hazardous. You've been streaming for 2 hours straight already. Are you not tired? I am tired, but I also have an intense need for order. Really, the only thing that's tired is my voice. Physically, I'm just sort of fine. Like, this isn't a particularly taxing game. It's almost relaxing, actually. Kindly request when I save the game that does not reset my my organization. That I'd be very sad. there's a light at the end of the tunnel. We're almost finished. We're almost finished stalking. Eggs. I was kind of hoping I could put the eggs on top of the shelf, but yeah, it kind of makes sense. I shouldn't be able to do that. Okay. You know, that actually kind of looks a bit more like a gas station now. We're not at supermarket. We're definitely not at convenience store. Okay. Maybe we put maybe we end here for today. Yay, gas station. This really does feel like, you know, just a corner of a gas station at the moment. I think though we'll put I think we'll kind of wind down here. This is it's looking a lot better. I hope everyone had fun. I know I certainly had you know, a lot of fun just sort of vibing here. The fact there's a spot right there is going to bother me. I'm really not sure what I put there. I mean, I'd have to decide from here over there. That's okay, 2 hours is a lot. Yes, 2 hours, and it's not exactly like there's a lot going on in game. It's relaxing, sort of relaxing running a little tiny store. But, you know, thanks for being here, thanks for hanging out. Might occasionally pop back to Supermarket Simulator every once in a while when I feel that I need a little break. Had lots of fun too, thanks for streaming. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you have a great, you know, rest of your day. And, you know, hope to see you next time. Probably going to be back to Outer Wilds next Sunday. The soup was certainly simulated. I really wonder at what point I will actually get access to soup. That'll be fun. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.